Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to have some Pine Tar baseball on the channel as we continue our 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers versus the 1961 New York Yankees series, best of 7, Game 2. Game 1 was wild and woolly. The Dodgers took it 11-9. Pitching, not so much, but hitting was in abundance for both teams as the balls were flying out of Yankee Stadium. Johnny Doc Blanchard for the Yankees drove in 7 runs, including a first-inning grand slam, but it was not enough for the Bronx Bombers to defeat the 1955 Dodgers, who held on to win, who came back actually to win 11-9. Game 2, starting pitchers for the Brooklyn Dodgers of 1955. Billy Loes, 10-4 with a 3.59 ERA. Maximum innings pitched before any pitcher modification, 6 innings. He is an A+ all the way through the game unless his pitching grade drops on the road. So he gets the start here in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. For the 61 Yankees trying to even the series at 1, they send Ralph Terry to the mound, 16-3 with a 3.15 ERA. Terry's an A+ the first 2 times through the order, then he drops to a B at home. Maximum innings pitched, 7 before pitcher modification. No automatic walkouts or strikes. Billy Loes has an automatic strikeout on 77. The starting lineups for the Brooklyn Dodgers: leading off, playing second base, Jim Gilliam. Batting second at short, Pee Wee Reese. The Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder, will bat third and play center field as he moves up in the order against right-handed pitching. Roy Campanella will do the catching. He's the cleanup hitter. Gil Hodges drops down to fifth. He'll play first. Carl Furillo in right field bats sixth. Jackie Robinson in left field bats seventh. Don Hoke mans the hot corner for the Brooklyn Dodgers, and he will bat eighth. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Billy Loes. For the 61 Yankees, get that little crumb off the table. Bobby Richardson leads off and plays second base. He'll be followed by the shortstop, his partner in crime, Tony Kubek. Batting third, the Mickey Mantle in center field. Roger Maris, the cleanup hitter, in right. Batting fifth at first base is Elston Howard. He comes out from behind the plate to play first. Muscarin goes to the bench. Johnny Doc Blanchard, coming off his 7 RBI game in Game 1, is out in left, and he'll bat sixth. Batting seventh, getting the start behind the plate, Yogi Berra. He pinched hit in Game 1. And Clete Boyer will bat eighth and man the hot corner. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ralph Terry. MV, a.k.a. Mouse in the House, has joined us here in the Bronx, the house that Ruth built, Yankee Stadium. So here we go. Ralph Terry on the mound to face Jim Gilliam. Righty-righty matchup. Gilliam reaches safely 0 through 33. Terry's ready to work. Game 2 on its way. Here's the pitch to Jim Gilliam. That's a 6, and that's going to be a 90. Gilliam will make contact. Fly ball to center. Mickey Mantle makes the catch, and that's 1 down. So 1 out, top of the first. Here's Pee Wee Reese to the plate. Against right-handed pitching, Pee Wee reaches 0 through 35. Berra sets the target, the pitch to Pee Wee Reese, and that's going to be an 72. Howdy do. Reese, a one-hopper to third. Boyer fields it cleanly, throws to Elston Howard. 2 down. So a good start for Ralph Terry and the Yankees. 2 outs. Top of the first. The Duke of Flatbush now steps to the plate. Duke Snider. Let's see what the Duke can do. Against right-handed pitching, Snider 0 through 40. Home run roll 0 through 6. Snider awaits the Terry offering. Pitch inbound to Duke Snider. That's a 4. That's going to be a 41. Fielding check. Fielding check for the Yankees. The red and white die will indicate fielder. The blue die if it's an error. And that's going to be a 58. And it will be an error because that's a 2. So whoever's fielding that is going to boot the ball. So a 58. Snider hits the ball to the shortstop, Tony Kubek. And Kubek error chances 4. He muffs it. Reaching safely on the E6 is Duke Snider. And that brings the dangerous Roy Campanella to the plate. So Snider reaches on the E6. Keeps the inning alive. Yankees had, both teams had some difficulty with fielding in Game 1. Dodgers more the difficulty. So that's an E6. Inning stays alive for Campanella. Campy trying to give the Dodgers an early lead here. Terry peeks the first. Slide step to Roy Campanella. That's a 6. That's a 0-8. Campanella reaches safely 0 through 38. 0-8 will be a double. So Campanella strikes the ball well. Doubles over Mickey Mantle's head. Will they waive Duke Snider? Actually, he has to be a fast runner. He's only a moderate runner. He will hold at third. So Snider holds at third on the 2-out double by Campanella. Second and third, 2 outs for the Dodgers. Stepping to the plate, Gil Hodges. Hodges dropped down in the batting order. Right-handed pitcher in Ralph Terry. So second and third, 2 away for Gil Hodges. That error could hurt. Gil Hodges trying to make it hurt. Hodges digs in against right-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 35. Berra goes through the signs. Terry nods his head. He rocks and deals to Gil Hodges. That's a 6. That's going to be a 55. 55, a hard one hopper to Richardson at second. He throws to first, and the side is retired. Brooklyn strands 2. The error doesn't hurt. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Yankee Stadium. Due up for the 61 Yankees, Richardson, Kubek, and Mantle.
Oh, you didn't start tuning yet.
Hello, Nurse Teresa.
Hello.
How may I help you?
I was just coming to see if you were streaming.
We are streaming.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
I love you.
Love you too.
Alrighty. Nurse Teresa has left the box. Billy Loes up on the bump. Bob B's joined us here at Yankee Stadium. Hope all is well, Bob. So Billy Loes, right-handed thrower. He'll face Richardson, Kubek, and Mantle. Bobby Richardson. Righty-righty matchup against right-handed pitching. Reaches safely 0 through 26. Billy Loes, he's ready. The pitch to Bobby Richardson. That's a 4. That's going to be a 57. Richardson swings. Hard hit ball to third. Don Hoke gobbles it up like a kid with candy across the diamond to Hodges at first. 1 down. Scoring at home 5-3. Nice play by Hoke. That'll bring Kubek to the plate. He made the error. Didn't hurt, though he's none too happy with it. Campanella sets the target, the pitch to Tony Kubek. That is a 1. That's going to be an 83. Kubek lifts this ball to center. Coming in is Snyder. He makes the catch. And Kubek turns and goes back to the bench. There are 2 down now in the bottom of the first. No score here at Yankee Stadium. Game 2. Dodgers lead the series 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty for the Mick. Mickey Mantle. Maris on deck. Switch hitting Mantle will bat lefty against the right-handed throwing Billy Loes. Against right-handed pitching, he reaches safely 0 through 43. Home run rolls 0 through 9. The pitch from Loes to Mickey Mantle. That's a 4. That's a 31 for Mantle. And that will be a walk. First base not occupied. So Mantle works a walk. Keeps the inning alive for Roger Maris. Maris hit 61 homers in 1961. So Mantle at first, Maris at the plate. He's a left-handed batter. Against right-handed pitching, again, home run rolls very good, 0 through 9. Reaches safely 0 through 37. Loes peeks to first, now looks in at Campanella. He deals to Roger Maris, looking to go bippity-boppity boom, and that's a 21 for Maris, and that will be a single. A 21, a single to center. Mantle goes station to station. So the Yankees have something brewing here after 2 outs. A walk by Mantle, and now the single by Maris. 2 on, 2 outs. For the dangerous Elston Howard, who had a tremendous 1961 in his own right. Howard not catching today. He's at first. Scarron on the bench. Loes has to regroup here. Campanella has a quick word. Now back behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Elston Howard. That's a 5. That is a 0-2. That is a bippity boppity boom to the moon. Howard sitting on the breaking pitch, sends it out to right, and it is 3-0 Yankees. The A+ can't save him there. That only comes into play on derivatives of 5, 0 through 50. So Elston Howard hits it out to right, 3-0 Bronx Bombers, and there is much joy in the house that Ruth built. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and Elston Howard touches them all. Mantle and Maris greet him at home plate, and just like in Game 1, the Yankees take an early lead thanks to a home run. It was a grand slam in Game 1. This time it's a 3-run homer by Howard, and the man who hit the grand salami in Game 1, Johnny Doc Blanchard, is coming to the plate. So a 3-run homer for Elston Howard. And the 61 Yankees are up 3-0. So Billy Loes treated quite rudely, and he'll only be able to go 6 innings now because the pitcher modification, if the starting pitcher allows 2 innings or less, he can go another inning, but he has given up 3 already. He's going to have to settle in now and keep the Dodgers in the game, as they have a lot of big boom bats themselves. So that is a home run for Howard. 3 batted in. And let's just do this here, as we'll run out of room. And he scored a run. Mantle scored, obviously. Oops, escape. And Maris scores. All ahead of the 3-run bippity-boppity-boom. Still 2 outs. Inning started off so promisingly for Billy Loes. Now it's turned into a nightmare. Base is empty. 2 outs, 3-0 Yankees. As Howard comes out and tips his cap to the fans. And here's Johnny Doc Blanchard. Blanchard drove in 7 in Game 1. Loes deals to Blanchard. Left-handed batter against righties reaches safely 0 through 38. That's a 3. That's a 92. And that's a long fly ball to left. But going back to his right, making the catch, is Jackie Robinson. and the side is retired. But not before Howard goes yard for 3. We go to the top of the second. 3-0 Yankees looking to tie the series at 1. Due up for the Brooklyn Dodgers, Furillo, Robinson, and Hoke. If anyone gets on the pitcher, Billy Loes. World's Worst Gamers joined us here at the stadium. Hope all is well. RF, hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. So we are through 1, 3-0 Yankees. And here's Carl Furillo. Furillo, a very good 1955 right fielder. Against right-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 36. Terry deals to Furillo. That's a 4. That's going to be a 35, and that will be a walk. Good job. Oh, wait. 35. That's a derivative of 5. A+ first 2 times through the order. I think that's going to turn into a strike 3 looking. So a walk. And that is strike 3 looking on the full count. Furillo doesn't like it as he barks at the home plate umpire and angrily goes back to the Dodger dugout. 1 out here in the top of the second. Furillo goes down via the K. Now I'll bring up Jackie Robinson. He's in left field in the series. Against right-handed pitching, 0 through 36 he'll reach. Berra sets the target. The pitch to Jackie Robinson, number 42. And that is a 99 foul ball. Foul ball. It can be no wild pitch or balk with no one on. We do it again. Robinson steps back in the batter's box. The pitch from Terry one more time. That is a 5. That's a 67. Hard hit ball to third. And that's going to be out number 2 as Cleet Boyer easily handles it. 2 outs, base is empty for the 55 Dodgers. The number 8 batter, the Dodger third baseman Don Hoke, steps to the plate. Our good friend Sports Time Machine has joined us. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. How you doing, Mike? Can Hoke keep it alive? Billy Loes on deck. Will they pitch carefully to Hoke? 3-0 Yankees. The windup and the pitch from Terry to Hoke. That's a 5. That's a 27. 27 is a walk. So Don Hoke, they pitched very carefully to Hoke. He walks, and now they'll face Billy Loes. Loes is not a good hitting pitcher. So this should be an easy mark for Ralph Terry. But what it does do is have Loes not lead off an inning. Loes reaches safely 0 through 13. Terry deals quickly to his counterpart, Billy Loes. That's a 5. That is a 52, and that is a ground ball to second. Richardson throws to Howard, and the side is retired. The 2-out walk does not hurt. Bottom of the second, Yankees up 3-0. If you're just joining us, the Yankees got their 3 runs on a 2-out homer by Elston Howard. Due up for the Yankees. I think it's Barrett, yep, because Blanchard flew out. I forgot to mark that there. Blanchard flew out to left to end the first. So it's Barrett, Boyer, and Terry, the bottom third of this Yankee order. Yogi Berra pinch hit in game 1. Gets the start behind the plate as Howard went to first, Skowron went to the bench, and Blanchard continues to start in left after knocking in 7 runs in game 1. Loes deals to Berra, left-handed batter, reaches safely 0 through 32. That's a 1, and that is a 0-6, and Berra smacks this ball high and deep to left, racing back, leaping is Jackie Robinson. It'll be off the wall, and Yogi Berra has a leadoff double. Yankee bats are alive. A good bid by Jackie Robinson. Moni G is here at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Phantomatic, good to see you. So a double for Berra. He's happy to be in the starting lineup. Here's Cleet Boyer. You're not going to bunt with Boyer. He's not a good bunter. And the pitcher's on deck. Berra at second. Loes pays no attention to him. Boyer, right-handed batting third baseman, reaches safely 0 through 29. The pitch from Billy Loes to Cleet Boyer. That's a 5. That's going to be a 41. And that's a strikeout. Swing and a miss on the slider. Down and in. Out number 1 for the Yankees, and that's huge. Because here comes Ralph Terry to bat. Berra at second, 1 down. Terry, again, not a phenomenal hitting pitcher. 0 through 21. This is a big batter here for Billy Loes. Loes takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Ralph Terry. That's a 5. That's a 48. Terry will make contact. He bounces it to second. Gilliam sends it to first. 48, I would assume. Ball hit to the right side. Sends Berra to third with 2 outs. Let's just double check that there's no 48. That's an 8. Yeah, runner advances. I mean, it's right side, second base. 2 outs. Berra at third now. Top of the order for the Yankees. Richardson grounded to third. He's 0 for 1. Chance to give the Yankees a 4-0 lead. The pitch to Bobby Richardson from Billy Loes. That's a 5. It's going to be a 28. And it's going to be a defense check. Red and white determined fielder. 4 if it's an error. That's a 91. That ball is hit to center field. A 4. Duke Snider is a 3. And Snider makes the diving catch on the sinking line drive, robbing Bobby Richardson of an RBI single and a 4th run for the New York Yankees. What a catch by the Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. You can hear the cheers from the borough of Brooklyn. Great catch by Duke Snider. Berra stranded at third. We go to the top of the third. 3-0 Yankees. What a catch by the Duke. Due up for the Dodgers, the top of the order, Gilliam, Reese, and Snider. Opportunity lost for the 61 Yankees. Bob Beese's Islanders, Lightning, Nets, Bucks, and Al, all at the same time. What do I watch? LOL. Well, I say you watch me and listen to them, or vice versa. Fanomatic, go anybody but the Yankees. Moni G, woohoo! Great day in the ballpark. Peace and love to you all. Rock on, Shaka Khan. We all love our Moni G. So here we go. Dodgers stepping to the plate. Top of the order. 3rd inning. Gilliam 0 for 1. He flew out to center. The pitch to Jim Gilliam from Ralph Terry. That's a 5. That's a 23. That should bode well for Gilliam, and that will be a leadoff walk. So Gilliam gets on. Dodgers need base runners. They're down 3. Shortstop Pee Wee Reese next to the plate. Reese grounded to third. Yankees hoping for the double play ball off the bat of Reese. Berra wiggles the fingers. Terry nods his head. The pitch to Pee Wee Reese. That's a 5. That's a 41. If this is on the ground, it is a double play, but it is a swing and a miss. Snap throw to first. Diving back is Gilliam. Made a mistake. I flipped that card. So Reese 0 for 2. Berra threw behind Gilliam, but he gets back. 1 out in the top of the third. 3-0 Yankees on the Elston Howard 3-run blast in the bottom of the first. That brings up Duke Snider, who saved a run on the diving catch on the sinking line drive by Richardson with Berra at third and 2 down. Can the Duke go yard? Terry's ready. The pitch to Duke Snider. That's a 3. That's going to be a 38. Would be a walk, but Terry still an A-plus pitcher the first 2 times through the order, so it's a 2-0 count. We do it again. Snider looking dead red, ready to grip and rip. Berra sets the target. Pitch inbound to Duke Snider. That's a 5. It's going to be a 55 and a 50. Let's just double check and make sure a 55 is nothing. It isn't. No special charts for that. 55 to Duke Snider. Ground ball to first. Will they turn 2? Ground ball to first. Nope. Hodges. I'm sorry. Howard goes to Kubek, who gets the force on Gilliam at second. Gilliam goes in hard. No relay throw. So Snider takes the place of the forced out Gilliam at first. So a fielder's choice. Nice play by Elston Howard, playing first for the Yankees in Game 2. That's a fielder's choice, 3-6. 2 outs, Snider at first. Now I'll bring up Roy Campanella. He doubled, sending Snider to third, but the Dodgers couldn't knock in any runs in the top of the first. Campy gets another opportunity here. Snider will be off on contact. The pitch to Roy Campanella from Ralph Terry. That's a 2. That's going to be a 58. This will end the inning. On the ground ball, hit to short. Kubek makes sure of it, takes his time, throws to first, and the side is retired. Scoring at home 6-3. We go to the bottom of the third. 3-0 Yankees here in the Bronx. Due up for the Bronx Bombers of 1961, Kubek, Mantle, and Maris. Joining us at the ballpark, Mike McAllister. How you doing? Hope all is well. How you feeling? Good to see you, Mike. Dodgers won Game 1, 11-9 in a slugfest. Yankees trying to tie it in Game 2. As I will take a sip of water as Billy Loes takes his warm-up tosses between innings. Loes' warm-up tosses are done. Here comes Tony Kubek, 0 for 1. He flew out to center. The pitch from Loes to Kubek, that's a 2. That's going to be a 39. And that is strike 3, looking on a nasty breaking pitch. Second strikeout for Billy Loes. He made that one mistake to Elston Howard, who deposited it into the right field seats in the bottom of the first. Thus, the 3-0 lead for the Bronx Bombers. 1 out, bottom of the third. As Kubek Cade. Mantle steps to the plate. He walked and scored on the homer by Elston Howard. Loes deals to the Mickey Mantle. That's a 1. That's going to be an 88. Mantle makes contact. High, deep fly ball to center. A lot of room. It's carrying. Snider going back. Reaches up and he makes the catch. 2 away. Now bring up Roger Maris with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Maris singled and scored on the Elston Howard homer. Howard on deck. Loes nods his head. Campanella sets the target. The pitch to Roger Maris. That's a 4. That's a 31 to Maris, and that's going to be a walk. So Maris works a walk. Second time he's on base now. First time was a single. Inning stays alive for the Bronx Bombers, and that brings up the dangerous Elston Howard, who hit the 3-run bippity-boppity-boom to the moon, Alice. Can he go yard again and make it 5-0 Yankees? There's some milling in the Dodger bullpen. Howard digs in, ready to grip and rip. The pitch from Loes to Elston Howard. That's a 2! And a 0-0. And the only thing that's going to save Billy Loes is his A+. Or that would have been a 2-run homer. And that turns into a walk. So, Elston Howard scorches one down the left field line. Just foul. Just misses the foul pole. Would have been a 2-run homer. And then is walked. So again, the 0-0 would have been a homer, but Billy Loes, as long as he's in the game and doesn't give up 5 runs, he's an A+ pitcher. He can only go 6 now because he's given up 3 runs. He's still an A+, and that takes away the homer. Howard just missed it. He walks. So Maris to second, Howard to first, 2 outs. And the Dodgers will take the walk instead of the homer, that's for sure. And here's Johnny Doc Blanchard. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to left. Blanchard knocked in 7 runs. He had a grand slam in game 1. 3-0 Yankees. Loes has a word with Campanella. Campanella back behind the plate. Loes seems a bit nervous on that mound. He rocks and deals to Johnny Doc Blanchard. That's a 5. That is a 44. Rare play, rare play. We go to the rare play chart. We're not doing anything crazy. I will judge if we'll use it, and that's a 40. And that is strike 3. The inning is over. A called strike 3 on the 3-2 count on a breaking pitch that Blanchard is arguing, and he is ejected. That we will do because we've done that before. So Johnny Doc Blanchard is ejected. The Yankees strand 2. So Blanchard here in the bottom of the 3rd is kicked out, arguing balls and strikes. Blanchard ejected. And we'll have to do a little accounting here. Billy Loes survives, and the fans are booing here at Yankee Stadium. We go to the 4th. 3-0 New York. Blanchard's gone. So, what will happen is Berra will go to left. So Berra will go to left now. Howard will go behind the plate. And Bill Moose Skowron will go to first and bat 6th. So Skowron, as Blanchard is ejected, struck out on a curveball 3-2 looking, and he did not like the call. Argued a little too vigorously with the home plate umpire, and we got to find Bill Moose Skowron, and we have. So the Moose will get some playing time. He was sitting on the bench. He started in game 1. So Skowron will go to first. Error chance 3. And he is a slow runner. He was ejected. All right. Blanchard's done. Let's get him out of the game. Let's put him over here. Only the Yankees could someone have come off the bench for the Yankees like Bill Muscarin of 61. So they're not really going to hurt too much there. And they actually improved defensively. Because Skowron is a positive fielder. No, he's a neutral fielder. And Howard goes behind the plate. He now becomes a positive fielder. Berra goes to left. He stays a neutral fielder. And Skowron's a neutral fielder at first. All right, we got that down. Now we have to make the change on our little Excel spreadsheet. Okay. Insert a row. And it is Skowron. S-K-O-W-R-O-N. First base. Skowron against left-handed pitching, 33% approximately. A chance of getting on. Oops. 33% against righties. Skowron. Oh, I messed that up. Hold on. I was looking at Berra's card. There we go. Skowron. 34% against lefties. And against righties, 30%. Blanchard is out. Skowron's at first. Berra goes to left. Howard goes behind the plate. We go to the top of the fourth, 3-0 Yankees. Hodges, Ferrillo, and Robinson for the Brooklyn Dodgers against Ralph Terry. Terry still only... This will be the second time through the order. So after that, he'll drop from an A+ to a B. Gil Hodges, top of the fourth. Hodges 0 for 1. He grounded to second. The pitch to Gil Hodges from Ralph Terry, that's a 4. That's going to be a 62. How do you do? Ground ball to short. Kubek backhands. Throws to Bill Muscarin. 1 away. Hodges 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. And here's Carl Ferrillo. He struck out against Terry his first time up. As World's Worst Gamer goes, Moose! Bill Muscarin. The pitch to Carl Ferrillo. Can he go bippity-boppity-boom? That's a 3. That's an 82. Ferrillo, he'll send it deep to center, but not deep enough. Mickey Mantle tracks it down. And there are 2 away for the Brooklyn Dodgers here in the top of the fourth. Base is empty for Jackie Robinson, the left fielder. He grounded to third. Robinson homered in Game 1. Can he do it again in Game 2? The pitch to number 42 from Ralph Terry. That's a 1. Terry's dealing. That's an 87. Fly ball to left. Berra from out behind the plate. He'll make the catch in 1, 2, 3. Go the Brooklyn Dodgers. So Terry has given the Yankees just what they needed pitching-wise. A good performance so far. As we forgot to mark the outs up there, but if you're listening, you knew that that was the third out. Bottom of the fourth, it will be Berra, Boyer, and Terry to face Billy Loes. Billy Loes made 1 hiccup pitch. The 3-run homer to Howard. Then he got away with 1. Howard almost had another homer, a 2-run shot. That was just foul down the left field line. Then he struck out. Oh, no, then he walked on the next pitch. So Loes back up on the bump. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Berra. Berra doubled his first time up. 1 for 1. The pitch to Yogi. Say it ain't so. Re-roll that. That was a leaner. That's a 3. Either way, it would have been a 21. And Yogi Berra on the 21 rips a single to center. So Yogi Berra's 2 for 2. Berra was not happy he did not start in game 1. He did get a pinch hit appearance. So Berra's 2 for 2. This time with a single. He's a triple and a homer away from the cycle. Berra, a slow runner at first, double play candidate. And here's Clete Boyer. Boyer struck out his first time up. Terry on deck. Loes looks to first, now in at Campanella. He deals to Clete Boyer. That's a 1. That is a 54. 54 is a ball hit to second base. Will they turn 2? Runner at first. Gilliam to Reese. Berra goes in hard. Reese leaps over him. Can't get much on the throw. And Clete Boyer beats out the double play ball. But Berra is out. Fielder's choice for Boyer. 4-6. So there's 1 out. With the pitcher Ralph Terry coming to the plate. Berra is out. And forgot to mark that up there because I'm not fielder's choice. That's okay. All right, so there's 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Ralph Terry at the plate. Boyer at first. Boyer a better runner than Berra. He's a moderate runner. Terry 82. He's going to bunt him over. And it's a failed bunt. 90. Unbelievable. Only Al Red Sox fan can roll like that. So that is a failed bunt. 90. They get the lead runner at second. Clete Boyer fielding it was Loes. He pivot and threw to Reese for the force out. So Boyer's out on the horrible bunt by Terry. Bunted it way too hard. Quickly off the mound, as we told you, Billy Loes pivoted and fired to Reese for the force out. So bunt, fielder's choice, 1-6. And Boyer's out at second. One six on the bunt. Top of the order. And Bobby Richardson. So Terry, a slow runner at first, 2 outs. Bobby Richardson up. Richardson 0 for 2. He was robbed on a sinking line drive. Excellent catch by Duke Snyder in center of a hit and a ribby. Loes, he's ready. He works to Bobby Richardson. That's a 6. That's going to be a 59. Richardson swings the stick. 1 hopper to third. Hoke has it across the diamond to Hodges, and the side is retired. Richardson 0 for 3. We go to the top of the 5th, 3-0 Yankees. Due up for the Dodgers, Hoke, Loes, and the top of the order, Gilliam. So Hoke and Loes will face the A+ Ralph Terry. And then when it goes to the top of the order, Gilliam, that's the third time through the starting the third time through the lineup. So Terry will drop to a B. Yankees have some loosening in their bullpen. Terry done with his warm-up tosses. Here's Don Hoke. He walked his first time up. The pitch to Hoke from Terry. That's a 5. That's going to be a 49. And that's strike 3. He chased high and away. So Terry picks up K number 3. 1 down for the Dodgers in the top of the 5th. Loes will hit for himself. Don't want to take the A-plus pitcher out. The pitch to Billy Loes from Ralph Terry. That's a 3. That's going to be a 25. And that's a strikeout. And a strikeout stays a strikeout. So Terry strikes out 2, looking to strike out the side. We go to the top of the order. And Terry drops now to a B pitching grade, as it's the third time, starting the third time through the order. Gilliam has flown out and walked. He's 0 for 1. Terry now a B grade. Looks in. Howard behind the plate now sets a target. The pitch to Jim Gilliam. That's a 2. That's a 73. Fly ball to right. Maris coming in towards the line, makes the catch, and 1, 2, 3 go the Brooklyn Dodgers. Gilliam is 0 for 2. Terry pitching a fine game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Kubek, Mantle, and Maris up for the 61 Yankees. Kubek 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out. Loes takes his warm-up tosses. He's given up 3 runs. Can only go his 6 innings per the rules of Pine Tar Baseball. The pitch to Tony Kubek, Yankees shortstop. That's a 4. And that's a 0-2. And Kubek smashes this ball to right center. No one's going to get there. It takes a funny bounce away from Furillo. Kubek racing around second. Here's the relay throw. And it's not in time. Kubek slides in safely with a leadoff triple. So a triple for Kubek. He's now 1 for 3. Dodgers will play their infield in. Now let's get the infield in rule out. See if it's on the chart. Did I write that on the chart? No, but I do have the note in here. Let's get to the infield in rule. Infield in, subtract 2 when you get the white dice, to get a ground ball. Okay, so the infield is in. You subtract 2 from the white die. Let's put that over here. Big run at third base for the Yankees. That's Kubek, and here's Mickey Mantle. Infield in. Mantle has walked and flown out to center. Loes deals to the Mick. Mantle gets a 98. And that's going to be a defense check. And they will make the play, because that's a 9. No one's that horrific of a fielder. It's a 12. That ball is hit to first. Infield in. Runner will hold at third. Hodges makes the play unassisted to first, and Mantle is out. .21. That's the way we're going to call that. 2-1. Or 1-2 minus 2 would have been a 0. No runner on first. They have the put out third, runner advances. But we're playing the infield in. There's no way he's advancing. So he holds at third. Just using a little common sense without continually looking up stuff. Mantle grounds out unassisted to Hodges. Kubek still at third, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Yankees. Here's Roger Maris, infield in again. Greg Gurecki, hope all is well. Loes takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Roger Maris. Maris is 1 for 1. He singled, scored on the homer by Howard, and walked. That's a 4. That's an 83. He lifts this ball to center field. Snyder makes the catch. Kubek will attempt to tag. Third base, 70% chance of scoring. 70 and under he scores. He is out 77, 88, 99. Any other rolls higher than 70 he holds. Here's the throw, and he scores. The throw is not in time. Kubek scores on the sac fly by Maris. It is 4-0 Yankees, 2 down. So that's a sac. Ribby for Maris. Two outs, 4-0 Yankees, bottom of the 5th. Dodgers lead the series, 1-0. They took game 1, 11-9. But the Dodger bats have been dormant here in game 2. Ralph Terry's done a wonderful job. So 5-8, sack, batted in. Now I'll bring up Elston Howard. He hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 1st. Just missed a 2-run shot. One just went foul down the left field line, then walked. 4-0 Yankees. The pitch to Elston Howard from Billy Loes. That's a 1. That's a 39. And that is strike 3. Tied him up on the inside portion of the plate. Howard went too far. Billy Loes have struck out 4, but the Yankees score another run. 4-0 New York. We go to the top of the 6th. Due up for the Dodgers. Reese, Snyder, Campanella. If anyone gets on Hodges. Terry just cruising on along down the highway. Pee Wee Reese waits for Terry to finish his warm-up tosses. And now Reese steps into the box. Pee-wee's 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. The windup and the pitch from Terry to Pee-wee Reese. That's a 1. That's going to be a 39. And guess what that is? Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Howard grabs it, tags Pee-wee Reese as it hit the dirt. And that is another strikeout for Ralph Terry. Terry has now struck out 5. So Reese, second time down via the K to start off the 6th inning. Here's Duke Snyder. He's 0 for 2. He reached on an error by Kubek and on a fielder's choice. Made a great catch in center. As Greg Gurecki says, it's rally time for the Brooklyn Dodgers. The pitch to the Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Ralph Terry fires in a 28, and that will be ball 4. He has walked Duke Snyder. Snyder's been on base all 3 times. Dodgers need base runners. 1 out, 1 on. Dodger catcher Roy Campanella digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Yankees hoping to turn 2. The pitch to Campy. Terry tosses up a 3. So that's going to be a 70. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. This should be a double play that ends the inning. And it will be. So that goes Boyer to Richardson, on to Moose Skowron, and the side is retired. A hard hit ball to third ends the inning for the Brooklyn Dodgers. A double play by Campanella. Around the horn they went. 5, 4, 3, and that's just what Ralph Terry wanted it to be. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-0 Yankees. Due up for New York, not Johnny Blanchard. He was ejected for arguing balls and strikes. It'll be Bill Moose Skowron, who came in. They sent him to first. Howard behind the plate and Berra behind the plate to left. Skowron, Berra, and Boyer to face Billy Loes. This will be his last inning of work for Billy. D. Scott Howard, how you doing? Hope all is well. Last inning of work for Billy Loes. Yankees trying to even up the series at 1. Dodgers took game 1, 11-9 in a slugfest, and now Ralph Terry has silenced the Brooklyn Dodger bats. Bill Moose Skowron gets his first at-bat. The pitch from Billy Loes to the Moose. That's a 5. That's going to be a 42. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts now for Billy Loes. So Skowron goes down via the K. And we have 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Now bring up Yogi Berra. Berra's doubled. Singled and was forced out at second. Berra's 2 for 2. Did not start in game 1. Loes deals to Berra. That's a 2. That's going to be a 42. And that's a ground ball to Hodges. He'll flip to Loes for out number 2. Scoring at home 3-1. 2 down, bases empty. For the Yankees, the number 8 batter, Clete Boyer, steps to the plate. Third baseman started that double play that ended the top of the 6th. He has struck out and had a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 2. Ralph Terry on the mound. Terry pitching a gem. Billy Loes, potentially last batter. The pitch to Clete Boyer. And that's going to be a 27 to Clete. And he will work a walk. So Loes not happy with himself. He walks Boyer, but now he'll face Terry. So he pitched very carefully again to Clete Boyer. Terry grounded out and then had a horrific sacrifice bunt that they got the lead runner on. On deck, top of the order, Bobby Richardson. Loes rocks and deals to his counterpart, Ralph Terry. That's a 5. That's a 29. And swing and a miss. The side is retired. Loes ends his game with a strikeout. And with 6 strikeouts in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he trails as we go to the top of the 7th. 4-0. So Loes' day is done. Top of the 7th. Due up for the Dodgers, Hodges, Ferrillo, and Jackie Robinson. Take a sip of water. Billy Loes is done. Loes went 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs. And I believe, I'm looking real quick, they were all earned. He's in line for the loss. So Loes went 6 innings. Terry continues to pitch well. He'll continue to pitch the whole game if necessary, but he's a B grade now. It's gone 6 innings. The Yankee bullpen is warming, though their bullpen did not pitch well in Game 1 as they coughed up the lead. First out of the pen for the Dodgers will be Jim Hughes. He has an automatic walk on 77. Or do we want to go with Don Bissett? No automatic walks or strikeouts. No, we're going to go Jim Hughes. Because Don Bissett can also... He had 2 starts. We could use him in a starting situation or long relief at some point. So we're going to go... that walk could come back and haunt us. Don Bissett will come in when they next go to the mound, and we're just going to put that card right here. And Billy Loes, he's not scheduled unless they have a run here of batters getting on. All right, so Don Bissett, actually, let's put that over here. Looks like he'll be coming in for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the 7th, 4-0 Yankees. And here's Gil Hodges. Hodges 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Ralph Terry looking to make him 0 for 3. The pitch to Gil Hodges, that's a 4. That's a 34. And a 34 is a walk. So Gil Hodges finally reaches. He works a base on balls. And the Dodgers will take that. They need base runners. They're down 4. Yankees trying to get to that magic 5-run lead. Terry, a B-grade pitcher, as he went through the order twice already. Here's Carl Furillo. Dodger right fielder's 0 for 2. I believe he homered in Game 1. Let me just quickly look back. And Furillo did homer in Game 1 in the top of the 2nd. Terry deals to Furillo. That's a 3, and that's going to be a 30. It's a derivative of 5. So a 30 is a walk, but B-grade pitcher, first base occupied. It's a 2-0 count. Because pitchers with A+, and B with first base occupied, it's 2-0. Furillo steps back in the box. The pitch again to Carl Furillo. That's a 4. That's going to bode well for Terry. It's a 92. Furillo will fly out to left, making the catch. Fellow Paisan, Yogi Berra, retreating back to first, Gil Hodges. Furillo's 0 for 3. 1 down, top of the 7th, 2-0, 61 Yankees. And here's Jackie Robinson. Robinson homered in Game 1. If he goes yard, we're knotted at 2. The pitch to number 42, Jackie Robinson from Ralph Terry. That's a 3. That's a 20. It's a derivative of 5. So a 20 is a single B grade. And that will be a foul ball. And then Robinson walks. So Robinson walks. And the only difference there is Hodges, a moderate runner, if it was a single, would have went first to third. Instead, there are 2 walks in this inning. Hodges goes to second. Robinson to first. Tying run comes to the plate, and Don Hoke. Hoke in Game 1 homered. If he homers, it's a 3-2 game, but that's it for Ralph Terry. Terry has gone 6 1/3, and he will be pulled. No fooling around here. He's responsible for Hodges at second, Jackie Robinson at first. And again, the Yankee bullpen looking for redemption here. They were not good in Game 1. And it's going to be Jim Coates. Jim Coates will come out of the pen. Try to get these final 2 outs in the top of the 7th. He's an A-plus pitcher for 2 innings, unless he's racked around and his pitching grade changes. So Jim Coates will come in. For the Bronx Bombers, Terry pitched 6 1/3. And Coates comes in, Coates. Yep. A-plus pitcher for 2 innings, and that's just what the Yankees need. But again, the Yankees' bullpen was awful in Game 2. Primarily Arroyo. I believe it was Arroyo who took the loss out of the pen. Yes, it was. So 1 out, 2 on, go-ahead run at the plate in Don Hoke, the righty. Jim Coates completes his warm-up tosses. Hoke, who homered in Game 1, would love to homer here in Game 2 and give the Brooklyn Dodgers a 3-2 lead. You will hear an unbelievable noise come from the borough of Brooklyn if he hits a 3-run homer. Howard goes out to have a word with Coates, sets the defense as he stands in front of the plate now. Now behind the plate. Elston Howard squats down, sets the target, the pitch to Don Hoke, who's looking to smack the ball out of the ballpark. That's a 5. It's a 43. This could be a double play ball if it's on the ground. 43 is a strikeout for Don Hoke. So Jim Coates blows the fastball right by him. And there are 2 away now. Oops. Red. So that's a strikeout. Robinson walked. Hoke K's as Coates gets him. 2 outs. We'll see a pinch hitter for Loes, whose his day is done. Coming in will be Don Bissett. Who will pinch hit for the Dodgers? Let's take a look with 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 4-0 Yankees. Dodgers need a big hit here. And you know who's a good hitting pitcher? He was Game 1 starter. Where is he, my friend? Padres, Erskine, Myers. Where are you, Don Newcomb? There's Don Newcomb. Newcomb will pinch hit. Don Newcomb reaches 38, 0 through 38 home run rolls, 0 through 5. Let's just check. I think he's our best option to pinch hit. Frank Kellert, 0 through 36 against right-handed pitching. Homers 0 through 5. Well, Don Newcomb, the left-handed batting Don Newcomb, and with pitchers it doesn't matter lefty or righties. And he had 21 pinch hits in 1955. That's a special note here. So Don Newcomb will pinch hit for Billy Loes. I like it. 2 outs. Newcomb can redeem himself. He pitched horrible in Game 1. But avoided the loss thanks to the runs by his teammates. So Newcomb, so pinch hitter, 7th, Don Newcomb. Don Newcomb will pinch hit for Billy Loes. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. And he's the pinch hitter. He will not pitch. So Don Newcomb. Moment of truth here for the Dodgers, and they go to Don Newcomb. Newcomb says, "Give me the damn bat. I'll smack it out." So let's see what Don Newcomb can do. Newcomb steps left-hander's batter's box. Jim Coates looks in. Howard sets the target. 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch inbound to Don Newcomb, the pinch hitter. That's a 4. That's a 39. And it's going to be a defense check for the Yankees. It's a 30. It's going to be an error. That's a 0. So a 30. That ball is hit to second base, and Bobby Richardson, he boots the ball with 2 outs. Base runners advance to base with an asterisk. So on a 30, that gets by Richardson off his glove into right field. The Dodgers will get a run. No RBI for Newcomb on the error, but he hit the ball quite hard. Hodges advances 2 bases. He scores from second. Robinson goes first to third. Newcomb is at first. 4-1 Yankees. So that's an E4, and it proves very costly. Should have been out number 3, E4. And the Dodgers are finally on the scoreboard. Hodges scores. And that run is charged unearned. But the run, it's not an earned run, goes against, not that it matters, it's not an earned run, goes against Terry. Robinson goes first to third. And there are 2 outs still. So a hard hit ball goes off the glove of Richardson into right field. E4. Hodges scores the run. Dodgers finally on the scoreboard with 2 outs, top of the 7th. And I forgot to change that to 4. It's 4-1 Yankees. Top of the order. Jim Gilliam. Hodges scores. He's out. Robinson's here at third. Newcomb at first. Jim Gilliam can tie it up. Not known for power, though. Coates trying to regroup here. Should have been out of the inning. Howard goes out to the mound, says, "Don't worry about it. Let's get this guy." Howard back behind the plate. Coates nods his head. He deals to Jim Gilliam. That's a 4. This should get him out of the inning. That's a 52. Gilliam swings. Bouncing ball to second. Richardson bobbles it, flips to first, and they just get Gilliam. The side is retired as Yankee fans held their breath with the bobble by Richardson, but he does his JOB that time. Dodgers get 1 on the error by Richardson. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Yankees. Due up for the Yankees will be Richardson, Kubek, and Mantle to face Don Bissett. Newcomb's out of the game. Polk, Gilliam. All right. We got to get Don Bissett in the game. Dodgers get 1. And Don Bissett. Bessent. Good for 2 innings, A+ pitcher. All right. Face the top of the Yankee order. Here's Bobby Richardson. 0 for 3. The pitch to Bobby Richardson. That's a leaner. Reroll that. It's a 4, still even. So it's going to be a 24 to Bobby Richardson. And that is a walk. Bobby Richardson works a walk. First time he's on base. So Richardson walks. Still thinking about his error that led to the Dodgers' only run so far. Richardson at first. Here's Tony Kubek. Kubek is 1 for 3. He's flown out, struck out, tripled, and scored a run on the sac fly by Roger Maris. $75 to bunt Richardson over. They're going to lay down the bunt. 75 and under. And it's a good bunt on an even roll. Richardson advances to second on the Kubek bunt. Fielded by the third baseman Hulk, who throws to Gilliam on the wheel play, 1 down. But a big insurance run once again in scoring position for the Yankees. So that's a sack. And that goes 5-4. One out. Sack. 5-4. And here's Mickey Mantle. First base is open, but I don't think you walk Mantle to pitch to Maris. Richardson takes a lead. Bissett deals to Mantle. That's a 5, and that's going to be a 98 defense check for the Dodgers. 6. They will make the play. There's no one horrific enough to boot that ball. So that who has it? That's a 65. That ball's hit to Pee Wee Reese. Richardson will hold at second. Reese, let's just double check to make sure. Reese's defense air chance is a 4. So he throws to Hodges at first, and there are 2 down. Mantle still hitless. Nice job by Pee Wee. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Yankees. For Roger Maris. Mr. 61. Maris has walked and scored. Singled and scored, walked, and had a sac fly for a ribby. That was the 4th run for the Yankees. Richardson at second will be off on contact. Coates deals to the left-handed power-hitting right fielder Roger Maris. That's a 1. That's a 77. And thank God we didn't put the other guy in, because that would have been an automatic walk. 77. It's going to be an out instead, and that will end the inning as Maris flies out to Ferrillo in right. Richardson stranded at second. We go to the top of the 8th, 4-1 Yankees, Game 2. The 61 Yankees looking to even the series against the 55 Dodgers. Dodgers took Game 1 in a slugfest, 11-9. Due up for the Dodgers, Reese, Snyder, and Campanella to face Jim Coates. So Bissett does his JOB. Keeps it a 3-run deficit. Coates will continue. He can go this full inning and still be eligible for Game 3 because it's not his full 2 innings. It'll be only an inning a third. If you go 3 games, if you come in 3 games in a row, and then you have to be rested a game. So he only pitched 2/3 in the prior inning. Here's Pee Wee Reese trying to get something started here for the Dodgers. The pitch from Coates to Pee Wee. That's a 5. That's a 0-0. And Pee Wee Reese would have been a homer, but Coates is an A-plus pitcher. The home run turns into a walk. So a deep, loud foul ball, and then Pee Wee Reese walks. To start off the top of the 8th. Dodgers need more base runners, though. And here's Duke Snider, the Duke of Flatbush. Snider is hitless. Reached on an error by Kubek. Reached on a fielder's choice and walked. If Snider goes yard, Dodgers pulled to within 1. 4-1 Yankees. Coates nods his head. Howard sets the target. The pitch to Duke Snider. That's a 1. That's a 91. A good tough pitch from Coates. Jams Snider. And it's a lazy fly ball to left. Coming in is Berra. He makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Pee Wee Reese. 1 down for the Dodgers in the top of the 8th. Here's the Dodger catcher, Roy Campanella. Let's see if Campy can go bippity-boppity-boom. Campy is doubled, grounded out, and banged into a double play. 1 for 3. The pitch to Campanella from Coates. That's a 2. That's going to be a 65. Another good pitch by Jim Coates. 65 is a ground ball to short. And Reese is at first. They will not turn 2, but they will get the force out of Reese. Campanella safe at first, and there are 2 away. So Campanella, fielder's choice, 6-4. Reese out at second, 2 down for Gil Hodges. Yankees with much better pitching here in game 2. So Campanella, fielder's choice, 6-4. Out. And here's Hodges. 2 down, top of the 8th for the Dodgers. 4-1 Yankees. Coates is ready. He slide steps and deals to Gil Hodges. That's a 4. That's going to be a 38 for Hodges. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Coates goes an inning and 2/3. And he is done. Bottom of the 8th, 4-1 Yankees. Score stays this way. The series will be knotted at 1, best of 7. So Hodges strikes out. Due up for the Yankees, Maris, Howard. Oh, I think I messed up. Howard actually is due up. Maris flew out to Furillo. I forgot to put that here. But we have it on the other written box score. So Elston Howard, followed by Bill Muscarin, who came in when Blanchard was ejected for arguing balls and strikes, then Yogi Berra. And it's Bissett up on the mound once again for the Dodgers. Furillo to lead off the next inning, which is the top of the 9th. Bissett has to put up a goose egg here. The pitch to Elston Howard, who had a 3-run homer in the first. Since then, he's walked and struck out. Bissett tosses up a 34 to Howard, and that is a defense check for the Dodgers, and that's going to be an error. That's a 1, so that's a 55. It's a double, and that when it's an even, it's actually not an error. It is a base hit past the dive into left field of Don Hoke. So if it's a double, it's a base hit, not an error. It's the first time I ever rolled a double on one of these things. So Howard picks up his second hit. He's now 2 for 3 with a walk. Yankees looking to add some more runs. Bill Muscarin struck out his first time up. Dodgers hoping to turn two. The pitch from Vicente to Bill Muscarin. That's a 3. That's a 54. That ball is hit to first. White dies 4. Runner on first. And they get the force out at second of Elston Howard. Relay throw not in time. So Howard is out. Skowron, fielder's choice, 3-6. He's at first with 1 out. 3-6. 4-1 Yankees. And I'll bring up Yogi Berra. RJL 518, hope all's well. Check out that wonderful channel. And, of course, our good friend MP Fox, wonderful, wonderful card collecting channel with his son and entire family. So please check out MP Fox. Got to catch up on some of his videos. Here's Barrett. He's doubled, singled, and grounded out. He's 2 for 3. Skowron at first, 1 out. The pitch from Vicente to Yogi Berra. That is a 2, and that is a 30. Derivative of 5, so a 30 is a walk, but Vicente is an A-plus pitcher. The 3-2 count, and strike 3 looking, and Yogi Berra is incensed. Berra arguing quickly. Ralph Houck comes out of the dugout. I believe it was Houck in 61 who was the manager, and gets between Berra and the home plate umpire who has already ejected Johnny Blanchard in the 3rd. And order is restored, but the Yankees aren't happy. They're up 4-1, but they think that was a horrible called strike 3 on Berra. Berra is still grumbling from the dugout. 2 outs. Skowron still at first. And I'll bring up the third baseman for the 61 Yankees, Clete Boyer. The pitch to Clete Boyer from Don Vicente. That's a 6. That's a 55. And again, I don't think a 55 is anything. Nope, 66, 88, 11, and 22. So a 55 should end the inning. Clete Boyer swings, hard hit ball to second, backhanded by Gilliam. He pivots and fires to Hodges. And we go to the top of the 9th. Yankees up 4-1. If they maintain this lead, they will tie the series at 1. Dodgers won Game 1 in a slugfest here in the Bronx, 11-9. They got a beautiful effort from Terry and Coates so far, and they lead 4-1 going into the top of the 9th. Yankees will have a new pitcher, and it will be Arroyo. And he's going to try to redeem himself. He got the loss in Game 1. So here comes Luis Arroyo looking for the save. Coates went an inning and 2/3. Still eligible for Game 3. And here's Arroyo. Dodgers need 3 to tie, more to go ahead. Arroyo. Arroyo. Again, he took the loss in Game 1. Now he's looking to get the save here in Game 2. He'll face Furillo, Robinson, and Hoke. Arroyo, a left-handed pitcher. Probably a mistake bringing him in. But you know what? He's the closer. We're bringing him in. Very short leash. They destroyed him I'm just looking what they did to him. Maybe we go to Hal Reniff, but we've already brought Arroyo in. Here's Carl Furillo against left-handed pitching, 0 through 32, home runs 0 through 7. Arroyo's ready. The lefty rocks and deals to Carl Furillo. That's a 5. That's a 20. Possible single, but the A+ will turn into a strikeout. And there's one down, so a foul ball laced down the line by Furillo. The left field line, and then Arroyo gets him with a swing and the miss on the breaking pitch. That's where that A+, you roll the dice with that A+. You say, oh well, we get the derivative of 5s, it's going to be in our benefit. So Furillo is hitless. Second time he has struck out in the game. Yankees 2 outs away from evening the series at 1 and going back to Brooklyn, knotted at 1. Or going to Brooklyn. Here's Jackie Robinson. He homered late in game 1. Can he do it again? Again, Robinson likes to feast on left-handed pitching. Arroyo takes a deep breath, looks in at Howard. Howard sets the target. The pitch to number 42, Jackie Robinson. That's a 5. That's a 55. And that is going to be a hard hit ball to short. Kubek knocks it down, picks it up, fires low. Scooped out of the dirt by Bill Muscarin. The Yankees 1 out away from tying the series at 1. Arroyo 1 out away from getting revenge for the Game 1 loss he took out of the pen by the Dodgers. Last man standing is Don Hoke, a pinch hitter for Don Bissett if it goes to that. The third baseman, Don Hoke, has walked and struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Against lefties, he reaches 0 through 30. The pitch from Arroyo to Don Hoke. It is a 4. That's a 99. Ball past the catcher. It's either a walk or a wild pitch, but no, so we'll say it's a wild pitch. That doesn't matter because no one's on. Hoke steps back in the box. Howard pounds the mitt. Signal is for Arroyo to calm down and let's get this guy. Now Howard sets the target. Arroyo rocks and deals to Don Hoke. That's a 3. That's a 28. And that will be a walk. So Don Hoke works a walk. Nothing's coming easy for Arroyo. And we'll have a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Bissett. So Hoke at first, 2 outs. Tying run in the on-deck circle. If the pinch hitter can get on, it would be Jim Gillian representing the tying run. And the pinch hitter will be Frank Kellert. Actually, will not. Well, he gets on 0 through 41, and you want him to get on. So it's going to be Frank Kellert. Just looking. Rube Walker's got some pop against lefties, but you need the base runner to get on. Actually, Don Zimmer has some pop against lefties. 0 through 35. Do we go with the 41% chance of getting on, or do we go to the 35% chance of getting on and possible? 0 through 7 is a homer, but again, the A+ will take away the homer on zeros, 0, 0, 0, 5. We go Frank Kellert, and then we'll have Zimmer pinch hit for Gilliam. So Frank Kellert will hit for Bissett. In the 9th, second pinch hitter. Newcomb was the first pinch hitter in the 7th. So in the 9th, it is Kellert, Kellert. Yeah, let's put him in. Oops, that's an L. Kellert. Kellert. And he's going to pinch hit. 2 outs. Hoke worked a walk, kept the game alive. And now it's Kelhert. Looks like Zimmer has a bat in the dugout for Gilliam, but he has not come out on the on-deck circle. It's Gilliam. Kelhert reaches safely 0 through 41. Can the Dodgers get to Arroyo again? The pitch to Frank Kelhert from Luis Arroyo, and they're going to do it again, except it's a 10. It's a 10. The A+ will save Arroyo. It would have been a double. Now we go to the A+, and it is a walk. So Kelhert, the double is taken away due to the A+ from Arroyo, but that's okay. They needed base runners, and now another walk, and Arroyo having some flashback nightmares to Game 1, and so are the Yankee fans. Hoke goes to second, so the double, again, taken away by the A+. But it's first and second. Kelhert does his job. He gets on base. Sure, you'd rather have the double, but the game still stays alive. Top of the order, Gilliam. Gilliam will not hit. Gilliam against lefty 0 through 32. And I think, they might have seen enough. We go to Reniff. If we bring in Zimmer, I would think, would they stick with... I don't think they would stick with Arroyo. They'd go to Reniff. So Gilliam is called back. He's done. And here comes Popeye Don Zimmer to pinch hit. Now, let's write that in, and then we'll figure out if we want to bring in Hal Reniff or Raleigh Sheldon, who has no automatic walks. It would be Sheldon we would bring in. We're not going to bring in Reniff, and he's a positive defender. So Zimmer comes in, because that's what I think they would do. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll this die. I'm going to roll this green die. If it's odd, we stick with Arroyo. If it's even, we go to Raleigh Sheldon. It is even, we go to Raleigh Sheldon, which I was leaning towards anyway. All right, so Zim comes in. Zim Zalabim. Second pinch hitter here in the top of the ninth for the Dodgers is Don Zimmer. Okay. So it's going to be Zimmer, but he'll face Raleigh Sheldon and not Luis Arroyo. So Arroyo does not do his job. He hears a few boos from the Yankee fans here in the house that Ruth built. Arroyo goes 2/3. He's responsible for the runners at first and second. Let's put that over here, actually. Hoke and Kelhert. So Arroyo's struggles continue. And Raleigh, this is the fourth Yankee pitcher, as they are desperately, obviously, trying to win this game to knock the series at 1, as Al Red Sox fan misspells his name, and that drives me nuts. So we will fix it with Captain Whiteout. Sheldon. We didn't use Reniff because he has automatic walks 55 through 60 and 77. And you don't want to walk here. That would have been an out, because that would really suck if you're rooting for the Yankees. And now we lost the... All right, so Zimmer will not face Arroyo. He'll face the righty, Sheldon. Zimmer against righties, not as good. 0 through 27. Home run 0 through 4. First, let's get Zimmer in. Zimmer to pinch hit. And Sheldon. There. All right, here we go. 2 outs, top of the ninth. 4-1 Yankees. Don Zimmer will pinch hit for Gilliam. As Zimmer came in to possibly face Arroyo, but then Ralph Houck went to the pen for Sheldon. Zimmer, again, 0 through 27. He reaches safely. Moment of truth. Hoke at second. Kelherd at first. Zimmer looking to grip and rip. He represents the tying run. Sheldon looks in at Howard. The pitch to Don Zimmer. It's a 1. It's a 41. Swing and a miss! Zimmer has K'd. The Yankees hold on. Sheldon gets the 1-out save. Terry gets the win. The loss goes to Billy Loes. And the Yankees have knotted the series at 1 with a 4-1 win. And the only run scored by the Dodgers was unearned. It was an error by Richardson at second. So Yankees pitching redeems itself except for Luis Arroyo. There's your final, folks. Series knotted at 1. Yankees win. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. 4-1. Zimmer strikes out as he represented the tying run at the plate. Loes the loss. Terry the win. Sheldon the save. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to say thank you to World's Worst Gamer. RJL518, check out that wonderful channel. MP Fox, another fine YouTube content creator, card collecting with his son. I love it. Greg Gorecki, our good friend from the north, thank you. D. Scott Howard, thank you very much. Bob B, thank you, thank you. Mike McAllister, good to see you. So happy to hear that you're doing good after your surgery. Phantomatic, always good to see you. Moni G, Rock On, Shaka Khan, thank you very much. Our good friend Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike, check out that wonderful card and dice baseball channel and much more. RF, thank you. And of course, MV, aka Mouse in the House, thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you enjoyed the stream, smack the like button. If you haven't subscribed and you want, please do so. If you do subscribe, I suggest hitting the bell for notification when we go live. Series tied, 1 game apiece, best of 7. Another game coming up in the upcoming future, probably a week from now, as we have lots of projects going, so we just throw up all kinds of different stuff. As MP Fox is, in regards that the Yankees won. So stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. I greatly appreciate your time. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. The Yankees win 4-1. The series knotted at 1 between the 55 Dodgers and the 61 Yankees. And, of course, peace! Love you all.